Hello YouTube, this is Thomas 1 Edward 2 Henry 3 here, and these are just some updates on where the hell I've been these past 3 months. Yeah, I've been pretty inactive. But I'm now gonna elaborate why I've not been as active as I should have been. So basically, first reason, the obvious and lazy one, I've been really busy. Mostly work related stuff. But I mean, I'm not terribly busy, but it's kind of distracted me at work and all that. Second reason, so the second reason is I got very sick a few weeks ago. I think it was a combination of strep throat and ear infection, and then there was a mucus infection or problem. So I did not sound like my normal self, so I obviously didn't want to do any narrating. But yeah, so I was pretty sick. I could, I could sort of do the scripts, but it was very hard to concentrate. So yeah. Okay, third reason. So I'm not gonna say lack of motivation. I'm still into Thomas and all that, but basically, I get recently I've been getting very distracted easily, and I don't know why. I mean, ADHD, you know what it is, but I sit down to write a script, and then I get distracted so easily by another video on YouTube or stuff like that, and I sit down. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this, and then I get nothing done because I just get distracted. My mind goes in a completely different direction. I don't know if it's something to do with new medication or whatever, but but don't worry, I'm finishing up the script now. So, and yeah, and also I have a lot of exotic pets. I've suddenly developed that interest again, so I've been doing a lot with them, and and a bunch of other hobbies that have taken up my time, and then my film class, which again also is a lot of work. So yeah, just getting distracted. That's the main issue. Yeah, the fourth issue. Again, this kind of relates back to the getting distracted, but after NWR Origins, I took a huge break, and then when I tried writing new episodes, I just get stuck. Like, I cannot think of any interesting ideas. I get severe writer's block. I mean, now I have a solid idea, so I'm almost finished with that script. I have a solid idea. The idea for episode 1 is set in stone, and probably episode 2 as well. But I just couldn't think of any interesting stories. The first, all know the first episode was supposed to be Spencer versus Croven, but as I was starting to write the script, I suddenly realized that it was extremely difficult. How do I describe it? They're both not regular engines. Like, they don't do generic works. They only have one job, which is to transport VIPs to certain places. So, they're not owned by the Fat Controller, which is another big hindrance. So basically, it would be very difficult for them to meet, first of all, and then develop an argument, and then, develop that even further. So it was just very difficult to write a solid story on that base because of that. It would be like Air Force One having an argument with, a Rolls Royce, the Queen's Rolls Royce. I mean, they're hardly ever going to meet each other, and so basically, yeah, it was just too difficult of a story to develop. But don't worry, I'm probably going to use that in the future. So that idea is not canceled, but I'm just postponing it. So and then I came up with an idea of using the Flying Scotsman because he's back in Steam now, and Wild Nor'Wester and Soda Workshops released a fantastic model. But then again, it was just so difficult to come up with a story. I was thinking of something, like Spencer, Gordon, Croven, and Flying Scotsman, but it was just so difficult because, yeah, it was just very difficult to come up with an interesting story. But I do plan on using him in the future because, it's a special time for him. So, yeah, basically, it's been, being very busy, illness, getting extremely distracted, and then severe writer's block. That's why I've been saying if you have any ideas, put them in the comments below. So right now, episode 1 will be finished before the end of April. I'm 95% sure about that. In fact, it'll probably be sooner than that. Maybe even like 2 or 3 weeks. So right now the script's like 10 sentences away from being done. So, and then I've already started some filming, so it should be done pretty soon. I am going on vacation next week to Boston and Washington D.C. So, but I'll work on the scripts for episode 2 while I'm there. And yeah, episode 2 also kind of has a solid idea. But again, it's not confirmed. So yeah, and as for the reviews, you're all expecting the review of Soder's Legend of the Lost Treasure. I've decided to put that off for now. I may do it before the Great Railway Race comes out because the thing is, I wrote scripts for all the other reviews and I had time back then, so I tried just doing it, without a script, all improv, but it just didn't sound very professional. It sounded awful. So, I mean, I don't know when that's gonna come out, but it will be out soon, hopefully. But anyway, the first. Oh yeah, I'd also like to mention. I'm not sure if I'm gonna call the new episode 17 or episode 1 of a new series, because I'm still debating that. And so yeah, that's where I've been these past 3 months. So, but don't worry, I am working on the stuff right now. So I hope you'll be seeing episode 17 or episode 1 of the new series up soon. Bye.